let's first start with Emma. 2 points in the first half. A little bit of foul trouble. I think you had to spend a little bit of time on the bench in the second quarter when they kind of got back into the game. Come in the third quarter, take I think the first 3 shots. I think you hit at least 2 of them, maybe all 3. Got some separation. Go off for 22 in the second half, 24 to lead all scores. Can you talk a little bit about the adjustments you made at half and your mindset coming into the second half to sort of take this game away?
Yeah, I mean, at halftime I wasn't nervous, but I felt I was cold. It felt like I sat for a lot longer than what the box score is telling me. But
I think you definitely did.
Yeah, I don't know.
Yeah.
Maybe.
I wondered.
Yeah, I feel like I sat longer than that. But anyway, so I was not nervous. Nervous is not the right word for it, but when you come back into a game and you only have 2 points and you average how many and you have so much attention on you, it's kind of nerve-wracking to see if you can get back in the swing of things, but also it would be like a disservice to my team if I wouldn't have tried or if I wouldn't have kept shooting. So, yeah, I'm just kind of rolling my way the second half.
And Hannah, likewise, with your sister on the bench, she's your team's leading scorer. It seems like, especially in the second quarter,
Yeah.
You were picking up the slack, keeping the team in it. I think you had all but 2 points for the team in the second quarter. So what was your mindset when you see your leading scorer on the bench, these other teams making a surge, and what's your mindset in that situation?
I mean, yeah, when she went out, I was like, this is going to be a big loss for us, but we can't. I mean, it was going to be around, I think, maybe not 10 minutes. I think it was more than 5 minutes she was going to be out, but I just knew that we couldn't, let it drop off. So we had to pick up our offense and keep going even without Emma.
You guys had 10 turnovers in the first half. That equals more than your average for the entire game. But in the second half, almost nothing. I think there was 1 in the fourth quarter. So only 1 turnover the entire second half. Is that something you guys talked about in the locker room? What did you do to shut down that problem?
Yeah, I think we're just a first half team where we kind of have to settle into the game and see how the game's played. And like Coach said, we were able to kind of read the game because each game is different. Every day we're going against a different team. So I think that we just needed to settle in, and the second half we were able to come in and play our offense to our pace.
Yeah, I think we were just a little bit sped up. And it probably didn't even have to do with my absence. I think it was just how the ball was rolling. They were getting good shots, and then we were kind of yo-yoing back and forth for a while, which led to turnovers on our end but also on their end. So it was nice to see that we pretty much cut that out entirely in the second.
We talk about rebounds for just a moment. This team, I think you guys probably were the smaller team in the game, yet you rebounded them 37 to 28 for the game. Can you talk about how you were able to accomplish that?
I feel like when you have guards who are aware and knowledgeable of the fact that there are big interior players on the other team, that they can peel back and get those rebounds that sometimes the post and the big girls aren't going to get. So, and Hannah's super tough. When we're practicing, I think it's different because she's my sister, so she maybe gets to foul me a little bit more. But she's the person I don't want to play against. I don't want to go up against just because there is a whole lot more adversity that I have to fight against any other person. Normally, I think I can manage my own, but for some reason, you just bring a different toughness. So I think a lot of that has to do with toughness and not just being able to see where the ball's going to land after a shot goes up.
Yeah, and obviously Sana's out right now, so I think that we wanted to pick up. I mean, she was averaging a lot of boards and points for us as well, so we wanted to pick up her slack as well.
I'd like to ask you both the same question I asked the coach at the end about the 2-0 start in the Mountain West Conference with the third game coming up in a couple of days. How do you feel about that? How important is it to keep that momentum going against San Jose?
Yeah, I mean, it's always encouraging to start 2-0. I mean, once you get to conference play, every game matters. It doesn't matter if the team that you're playing is at the bottom of the Mountain West. Every team's talented in their own way, so you have to come in to every game and just be aware of everybody's skill level. So definitely encouraging to see the 2-0 start, but you can't really focus on that solely just because every team's kind of a different monster.
Yeah, I would agree with that. And also, I think it will just kind of help propel our confidence into conference play.
One last one for you guys for this session. Even though the two of you are upperclassmen, pretty young squad if you look at the whole
Mhm.
roster. And you faced a team today that was just the opposite. They had 3 senior starters, 2 juniors also in the starting lineup. Could you talk a little bit about what it's like to have these 2 freshman guards, Chloe and Brooke? I mean, Brooke got the start today, but
Mhm.
Chloe's also had a bunch of starts. I
Mhm.
mean, there were times when both of them were on the court, so, you know, freshman backcourt leading your team. Can you talk a little bit about how they've done for you guys this year?
Yeah, they're super valuable to our team and super important, and they've been giving us really good minutes and really good baskets. Sometimes they can get sped up, but that's just freshmen. I don't even remember my freshman year, but I was probably a nightmare when I was on the court sometimes. But I think they give us really valuable minutes, and even on the bench, they're always encouraging. I don't really see them as typical freshmen. I think they're kind of advanced for their age. But yeah, they gave us really good minutes tonight.
Yeah, I think they've also
today.
like really adjusted throughout the season of just playing to and adjusting to the college pace because it is a big jump from high school. So I think that the non-conference gave them a lot of experience and helped them to now into conference play.
Thank you. Cool.